Morning guys, Ilse here from Health and Active, coming to you from my home during the lockdown period. This morning we're going to do a few stretches just to get rid of the tenseness and the stiffness from sitting on the couch more than usual. Also to increase the blood flow to your muscles, get all the juices flowing and get rid of some of the tension that's been piling up during this period. So when you're ready, we do a quick warm-up, a low impact warm-up. That will be either a 5 or 10-minute static walk. You can do a few squats and lunges, front raises, side raises with the arms, just to get everything loosened up. Please remember, don't stretch a cold muscle. Always warm up before you do your stretches. So when you're ready, we'll start with the stretching. Right guys, so we're starting off with our upright stretches. Feet shoulder width apart, standing nice and comfortable. Shoulders low, relaxed, don't tense the shoulders. And we're tilting only the head over to the side. Don't drop the shoulder to the side that you're stretching to. Keep your shoulders horizontal and only tilt the head to the side. Try to keep your stretch for at least 20 seconds for it to be effective. Keep the belly tight and remember to breathe. Breathing very important during stretching. Slowly up and over to the other side. Feel the stretch running down your neck into your shoulder. Remember to keep the shoulders horizontal. Nice deep breaths while you're stretching. And slowly up. Head to the front, as close to the chest as you can. Feel the stretch down the back of your neck. Keep standing upright, don't slouch forward. And we take it slowly up and to the back, as far back as you can go. And slowly up. Very good. Okay, still keeping the shoulders low. Stay horizontal with the shoulders, bringing your right arm across your chest, left hand on the elbow and gently pull towards your chest. Feel the stretch in your back, in your shoulder. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Keep that for at least 20 seconds. And then opening up the arms, pushing it back. Feel the stretch in your chest. And bringing the left arm over the chest. Right hand on the elbow and gently pull towards your chest. Always breathing. Good. And push it back as far as you can go. Stretching up to the sky. Make it long. Feel the stretch in your abdominals. Keep on breathing. And leaning over to your left. Stretching down your side. Slowly up and leaning over to the right. And up, down with the arms. Very good. Okay, placing your feet nice and wide. Toes keep pointing to the front. Hands down to the floor. At this stage, try to keep your legs as straight as possible. Don't bend the knees. If you can't reach the floor, just go down as low as you can. Hands down to the floor. Very good. And slowly up. Okay, moving your feet a little bit wider if you can. Hands going down to the floor again. Walking your hands over to the right, bending your right knee, getting as low as you can, keeping your left leg straight. Feel the stretch in that inner thigh. Remember to always breathe. Go down as low as you can, only to where it's comfortable. Walking it back to the middle, going down over to the left, keeping the right leg nice and straight. Very good. And slowly up, back to the middle, straighten out the legs and up with the shoulder roll, rolling out the shoulders, nice big circles. And roll them to the front as well. Good, and relax. Okay, we're going to start on our mat. Take a sip of water, relax the muscles for a second, and we'll go on to the second phase of the stretching. Alright guys, so I want you to have a seat on your mat. Back is nice and straight, chest always pushed out, legs straight to the front. Keep the legs as straight as possible. Please don't bend the knees. I want you to feel the stretch in the back of your legs, down the hamstrings. Don't bend the knees. If we're reaching down to the toes and you can't reach your toes, just go down as far as you can. So slowly reaching forward, keeping the back as straight as possible down to the toes. Keeping the legs as close together as possible. Lower your head, go down as low as you can. Remember to breathe. And slowly up, pushing out the chest. From there, opening up the legs nice and wide as you can. When you open up the legs, I want you to already feel the stretch in your inner thigh, even as you are just sitting comfortably. Always chest out, back nice and straight, and we're reaching forward as far forward as you can. Feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Remember to breathe, and remember to hold your stretches for at least 20 seconds. Stretching is a bit uncomfortable. It's not supposed to be sore, but there is a slight bit of discomfort usually. That's why we're stretching the muscles. Good, and slowly up. Right, with your feet nice and wide, turn your shoulders to your right. Both hands on your right foot, and you're going down with your head as low as you can, as close to your knee as possible, all the way down. Slowly up, turning your chest to your left, both hands on the left foot, head down to the left knee. And slowly up, very good. Placing both hands on your feet, getting your head down as close to the floor as possible, all the way down. Slowly up. Good. Push out the chest. Straighten out the back. Turn your whole body to the right. Right hand behind your back, left hand on your right thigh. Push out the chest. Good. Facing forward. Turn to the other side. Left hand behind your back, right hand on your left thigh. Remember to keep your back as straight as possible. face forward. Right, so now we're stretching over to the side. If your legs aren't open wide enough, place your right hand in line with your right hip. Left arm comes over the ear and you're going down as low as you can. Good, slowly up. For those of you who are more flexible and your legs are open wide enough, place your right hand on your foot and lean over. I want you to lean over to the side and not to the front as we are stretching down the rib cage, down the left side of your body, and slowly up. Good. Okay, over to the other side. Remember, either place your hand in line with your hip or on your foot, depends on how wide your legs are open, and bringing the right arm over the ear, leading down as low as you can. Very good. And slowly up. Bringing your feet together again. Legs close together. And we're reaching forward. Good. And relax. Alright, relax all the muscles. Take a sip of water. And then we're turning onto our backs. Alright guys, so we're on our backs. I want you to raise your arms above your head and make yourself long. Think of that first morning stretch when you wake up. Stretch every joint, every muscle. Make yourself as long as possible. Keep it there. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Nice, good stretch. Good, and relax. Remember to relax the muscles. Don't keep the muscles tense. Bringing your arms down to the sides. Placing your feet on your mat. I want you to keep your hands on the floor, and we're raising the hips as high as you can. Feel the stretch in your shoulders, in your chest. Always breathing. And relax. Right, opening up the arms in a T to your body. Getting your feet as close together as possible. Dropping your knees to the right. Looking over your left shoulder. Make sure you twist the body. Feel the stretch in the abdominals, down your sides. Remember to breathe. Good, and we go slowly up, back to the middle. Dropping the knees to the left, looking over your right shoulder. And slowly up. Good. From there, extending your right leg, grab hold of your calf, pushing your knee away from your body, getting a good stretch down the hamstring. Those of you who can, and it's not mandatory, reach up, grab hold of your toe, keeping the leg straight, pushing the knee away from your body. Very good, and relax. Left leg up in the air, grab hold of the calf, Remember, keep a nice straight leg. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. And again, those of you who can, reach up, grab hold of your toe. Good, and relax. Right, grab hold of your one knee and roll up. As you roll up, reach down to your toes. And this stretch will be easier now once the muscles have been warmed up and stretched a bit. This will be much easier than when we started. Good, relax, push out the chest, straighten out the back. Open up the legs again, nice and wide, and we're reaching forward. Very good, and relax. Okay, take a sip of water, relax your muscles. We're turning around onto our bellies, stretching from there. All right, guys, so we've turned around. We're done on our backs. We're down to our bellies. I want you to place your arms to the front. Get a spot on the floor, out of your reach, and try to reach forward with your fingers, as far forward as you can go. Try to touch that spot, even if it's out of your reach. Just stretch out the shoulders. And remember your breathing. Please don't hold your breath. We tend to hold our breaths while we're stretching. Remember to breathe. Nice slow breaths. And relax. Good. Bringing your arms up in line with your shoulders, elbows nice and wide. Push yourself up. Pressing your hips to the floor and looking up to the sky. Beautiful morning that we have. Take it all in. Nice deep breaths. Feel the stretch down your abdominals. And relax. Good. This you can repeat 3 times. Every time holding it for at least 20 seconds. Focus on your breathing and then go down to the floor again. From there, we're reaching back with our right hand. Grab hold of your right ankle and stretch out the quad. Feel the stretch in your quad. If you've been doing cardio or the ABC classes, the legs might be a bit stiff. Feel the stretch in that quad. Very good, and relax. Over to the left side. Left hand, grab hold of the left ankle. If at any stage during your stretching you start to cramp up, just release the stretch slowly and stretch out the muscle that's cramping. Good, and relax. Right, from there, push yourself up onto your knees. Hands as far forward to the front as you can, getting down nice and low with your body, head between your arms. Feel the stretch in your back, in your shoulder blades. And slowly up. Okay, always exchange your movements slowly between your stretches. Don't move too fast. Remember, the muscles are stretching and they need to return to their original position. Okay, for the next one, make sure your hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Extending the right leg to the back, toe into the floor and push down on the heel. Feel the stretch in that right calf. Make sure you feel the stretch. When you're done with your 20 seconds, move your right foot further back, going down as low as you can on the left leg. All the body weight is on the left. Head nice and low between your arms. Good, and slowly up. Exchanging the legs, making sure your right leg is in position, extending the left leg to the back, toe into the floor and push down on the heel. Feel the stretch in that left calf. Very good. Move the left foot further back, all the body weight on the right leg, head nice and low. You'll feel the stretch in your right glute now. Down the glute, down the back of your leg, staying as low as you can. And slowly up. Onto your knees. Relax your muscles a bit. Moving on to the next section. Take a breather. Okay, so when you're on your knees, we're bringing the right foot forward. Left leg stays on the floor. Make sure you've got nice straight lines. Your ankle, knee and hip is in one line. Your left leg, don't turn the foot in or too far out. Make sure you've got straight lines. Your right foot far to the front. Now we're pushing forward, stretching out that hip flexor. Make sure you feel the stretch in your left hip flexor, going down as far forward as you can. Good, and slowly up. Okay, keeping upright, turning your shoulders to your front leg as far as you can go. Remember to breathe. Keep on breathing. And face forward. Now we switch the legs around. Right leg on the floor, left leg comes to the front. Make sure you've got nice straight lines, pushing forward with your hips. Feel the stretch in that hip flexor. Good, and slowly up, turning your shoulders to the front leg. And face forward. Right, guys, relax your muscles a second. Take a sip of water, and then we're back on our feet again. Right, guys, so we're back on our feet, onto the last section of the stretching. I want you to keep your feet shoulder width apart, hips facing forward. We're turning only the shoulders. Left ankle on your right hip, right hand behind your back, and turn the shoulders as far as you can go. Try looking over your right shoulder. Keep on breathing, keep the belly tight. Good, slowly forward, back to the middle and returning to the left. Left hand behind your back, right hand on your left hip, looking over your left shoulder. Good, and face forward, rolling out the shoulders, getting rid of all the built up tension. Keep on breathing. Okay, arms to the front, fingers up. Gently pull back on your fingers. Feel the stretch in your forearm. in your wrist. Good. Fingers down. Gently pull back on them. Right, to the other side. Fingers up. Gently pull back. And fingers down. Gently pull back. Right, shake out the arms. Shake out the... Right, to the other side. Fingers up. Gently pull back. And fingers down. Gently pull back. Right, shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. Just get everything moving. Right, shoulders, arm across the chest again. As that first stretch that we did, gently pull towards your chest. Push it back. And over to the other side. And push it back. So now I want you to put your feet together. We're going down to the toes. Keep the legs straight. Please don't bend the knees. If you can't reach the toes, just go down as low as you can. Nice straight legs, nice straight back. And we take a nice deep breath. Inhale through the nose as you come up. And exhale through the mouth. Second one, inhale through the nose, nice and deep breath. And exhale through the mouth. Last one, inhale through the nose. And exhale. Very well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this stretching as much as I did. Keep safe. Stay in your houses until we meet again. Thank you.